that the TPPA is at the centre of it is an enormous lie. It is a lie so monstrous that people believe it. And that lie is that it's about trade, that it's about sovereign nations making agreements that they can each sell each other their goods.
It's about slavery.
It never was. It is actually about giving overseas corporations the power to run this country and tell our elected government what to do. And that is the worst abuse of democracy that I can ever remember in my lifetime, which is now getting quite long. The clause that is most dangerous is the one that we believe says that if a future government, the government that your children will elect, ever does anything to get up the nose of Rio Tinto or Anadarko or Monsanto or any of the others, they can sue that government not in one of our courts by a fair process, but in an unelected secret tribunal that is not accountable to you, and then your children, the future taxpayers, can be required to pay billions of dollars in compensation for lost profits.
TPPA!
If you believe, as I do, that this country has just about the worst climate change policy in the world, we have done almost nothing. Our emissions are rising very high, very fast. We have just about the highest per capita emissions in the developed world. If you want a future government that's going to change that and bring in decent climate change policy, if the TPPA is in place, you cannot get it, because that will impact on the aluminium smelter, the steel mill, the oil drillers, the coal miners, and they will take the government to court. In fact, they won't take the government to court because no government's even going to act under those circumstances. It's going to have a chilling effect on all future policy. So those are the implications for the environment. If a future government wants to ban a chemical that has just been found to cause cancer, and it's getting in our food, and it's important to one of the companies operating here, they won't be able to do that. It freezes in place the ghastly policies that have been put in place by the government we have now, and actually by some before it as well, and we'll never be able to change them. So this has got to go. This is why it's secret. This is why most people know nothing about it. Because if they told us that up front now, there'd be revolution. Why aren't there hundreds of thousands of people here today rather than the very good turnout that we have got? Well, because people don't know. So we can tell them, we can fight this, we can change this, but we've got to let the whole of New Zealand know that this is what they're trying to do. Kia kaha, thank you.
She is a national hero. She is a national hero. Thank you. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you so much. We are so lucky to have fighters and warriors like that on our side, ladies and gentlemen.